Do you like Mexican food? And if so, what is your favorite Mexican restaurant? Today, I would like to share my review of my favorite Mexican restaurant called Estrellas, and I would like to talk about the food, the environment, and the great service. To elaborate more on the food is absolutely amazing and has all kinds of meat like carne asada, carnitas, chicken, fish, and shrimp. But no matter what, my favorite is always the carne asada. Something about the seasoning is absolutely amazing and makes your mouth water as soon as you smell it. Not only is the meat good, but the salsa that is served with the chips is a salsa fresca that happens to be one of their top sellers, and it's not too hot or too mild. Every time I go to this restaurant, I end up buying a full container. They have a whole ton of food on the menu that I have yet to try, but I know they have something for each and every person. However, they don't just have amazing food, they also have a great environment. And being a small business, their environment is very homey, calming, and relaxing. To start off with the music is very perfect. It's loud enough to fill awkward silences, but also quiet enough where you're not yelling across the table to try to talk to someone. It has one main room. The main room is filled with pictures that takes up a lot of wall space, and these pictures are full of sunflowers and represent Mexican authenticity. And speaking of light, they have a lot of windows that have natural light, but most of their light comes from a synthetic orange color, which creates a lot of texture to the environment and makes you feel more at home when you're eating or sitting. To top it off, this family restaurant has been owned for 2 generations, and my family has been around to see and enjoy it. And that's amazing because they may not be the oldest restaurant, but when you enter, they make you feel like you're at home. For example, when I was 5, I went there and they gave me a Shirley Temple with cherries. Ever since then, every time I come back to this restaurant and I go in, they always give me a Shirley Temple with a side of cherries in a bowl. They have great service and really care about each and every one of their customers. It's inspiring to have watched them succeed. And speaking of succeed, they have now expanded to 2 buildings. And I know they're just going to keep growing. However, I wish more restaurants really took care of their customers the way they do. So, do you like Mexican food, and do you enjoy a great environment and service? Because if you do, you should try this little restaurant down in Fallbrook. I imagine you will have one of the best experiences and you won't be disappointed.